Now. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي سيدنا علما ربي سيدنا علما ربي سيدنا علما يا ربي سيدنا علما سنقرئك فلا تنسى سنقرئك فلا تنسى سورة الكوثر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانهر إن شانئك هو الأبتر سبحان ربك رب العزة أما يصفون وسلام ala al-mursalina walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. So based on what we have covered so far, we have covered our Arabic letters or Arabic alphabets, which are 28 or 29 or 30. But in most cases, we say it's going to be 28 or 29. And out of these letters or alphabet, only two of them that has no sound. These are the alif has no sound, and also the hamza also has no sound. So the rest of the letter has what? Has got the sound. If we have the letter ya, we say this is ya, 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 and the sound is y, y, y. And this is ha, 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 and the sound is ha. Ha is coming from the truth. There are 6 Arabic letters that are coming from truth. Okay. This one is wow. Wow, and wow sounds what? Wow, wow sounds ooh, isn't it? And ha sounds and then a ya sounds yeah. Right. Lam, 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 lam sound mim. Mim sounds okay. So fa sounds and then a cough sound qalamun, and ka sound what? So all these letters, they have the sound that we have to read, but we can't just read them without what you call araka, which is on lesson number 4. So araka a fataha, which sound a, okay, and then a kasra, which sounds e. We show our teeth. When we are dealing with fataha, we open our mouth. And the last one is u, dhamma, whereby our mouth circle u. So here we have alif, fataha, then it becomes a. And this is b, isn't it? But because it has fataha, then it becomes what? It becomes ba. The same thing like lam fataha, la, and mim fataha, ma, and ya fataha, ya. And here is combination. Joining 3 letters together, we have a, ma, ra, amara, ba, la, ra, ba, la, ra. We have a tha, ma, ra. In fact, we have a wa, ja, da, wajada, wajada, wajada. And I also explain about the kasra, which is on lesson number 5. Kasra is just showing the teeth. We have to show our teeth when we are dealing with kasra. Alif, fatia, alif, kasra, e. So remember, kasra sounds e, or you can write like a e, same, okay? So b, kasra b, then kasra t, r, kasra ri, shi, kasra shi, lam, kasra l, qa, kasra ki, wa, kasra wi, wa alaikumus salam, ya, kasra yi. Here we have fataha and then a kasra and another fataha, a, the, kasra the, a, the, non fataha na, a, the, na, a, the, na, I, fataha a, jim, kasra g, and ba, fataha ba, a. You see, a, g, ba. Open mouth, show teeth. Open mouth, show teeth. Ain fatia a, lam kasra li, and mim fatah ma. A, li, ma. A, li, ma. Then the next one is about dhamma. I told you dhamma, the sign of dhamma is just like a small wow, and the sound is u. Our mouth circle u. Alif, dhamma, u. B, dhamma, bu. Dhamma, tu. Dhamma, thu. j, dama ju, dama hu, kho, dama hu, da, dama du, dhal, dama dhu, r, dama ru, mim, dama mu, ain, dama u, ghain, dama gu, amsa, dama u, and ya, dama yu. Here we have the combination of fataha, kasro, and dhamma. I want to volunteer this time around to read number 1 for me, please. Any volunteer, please. Volunteer. This is just a combination of fatiha, kasro, and dhamma. Volunteer, please.
Ila.
One more time.
Sorry. Ju ila.
Next one, number 2. Yes, continue, ma'am. I just shoot that.
Oh, I think more people are comparing my
You all line,
okay.
please. Thank you.
Ko.
Thank you. Free.
Du.
Again.
Ki.
Again.
Oh, this one. Dal. Du. Ki. Ro.
Last one.
Su. Hi. La. Allahu Akbar.
5 dojo points for you, inshallah. Remind me. Write it down. Any other volunteer, please? I want another volunteer to do this line for me. MashaAllah. This is the first row, the second row, and the third row, and the fourth row. Okay, please, any other volunteer? Bismillah. A lot of people are at work today. That's all right.
Bismillah.
Okay, Bismillah, mashallah. Line 2.
Zu li mo.
Mm-hmm.
Mu ni a.
Naam.
Nu I na.
Mm-hmm.
Udia.
MashaAllah, mashallah. 5 dojo points for Mommy Yasin. 5 dojo points for Mommy Mariam. Barakallahu fikum. Let's see another volunteer to read for me line 3. Remember, you promised me, mummies, that everybody needs to read. And you promised me that far, don't move on if anybody didn't read. Okay, so this is just volunteer, and some at work, I understand. But those who are not at work, please volunteer yourself and read. If you don't get it right, we are here to support, inshallah. Any other volunteer, please?
Number 3.
Thank you. Number 3. Bismillah.
Bu jida.
Next.
Suyita.
Ebabuwo Ani Yesi again.
Su. Zu. Zu.
Mm-hmm.
Yito.
The middle letter.
No, the middle letter.
This is the letter on the top. After right, okay, it's on the top here. What letter is this one?
Which one, sir?
This one here.
I can't see.
Okay, I write it here again. This one again.
Okay, do not trick.
I wrote it on the left here.
See where is it? I can't see. I'm using my phone. It's too small. Okay.
On the left here. That's the letter in the middle. Yeah. So, and it's casserole. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's true.
Now.
Su. Kito.
Next one. Well done.
Ufia.
And the last one, please.
Bu. Ku. Ushida.
Again.
Ushi. This is the cough.
The last letter. The last letter is what?
Go. So,
What letter is this one here?
oh, it's raw.
So I've explained previously, if it is shorter, is that. If it is longer, it's raw. Because sometimes they look alike. So we have to be very careful, inshallah. Yes, mashallah. Who, shiro. You have also got free. I mean, is it 3 or 5 digit points? Do I promise 5 or 3? I think it's 5, inshallah. So I want one more person to get the last 5 digit points. Who is going to be the next volunteer? Please, mommy, remind me once we are giving out the dojo points. I know not everybody will get it, but at least let's give to some because they are not at work. Okay, Bismillah, last volunteer. Last volunteer. I think everyone now is at work. No problem. If you didn't see any volunteer.
There is a
which one do you want us to read?
Wa alaikum salam.
Number Uniwaka.
It's line 4.
Line 4. Hubuki.
Now.
Suhufi. Uzuni, sorry.
Uzuni and?
Yeah. Rubu.
Rubu. Mashallah. 5 DOJO and POINTS. 5 dojo point. Mashallah. Please remind me later on. Mashallah. Before I move on to the next one, which is all this one, you should be able to read it. Like ha damahu wa fatia wa huwa.
Yes, huwa.
Huwa. Lam fatia la and ka fatia ka. Make it what?
Laka.
Ha kasro he and ya fatia ya is what?
Here.
Okay. Aja basira. Aja basira.
Sir.
Ta fatia.
Ta fatia taro fatia ro taro.
Nisru from rara. Masha Allah. Masha Allah. Aja Kazim. Aja Kazim. About you already.
Jasada.
Again?
Asada.
Hasada. Mommy Adnan. Mommy Adnan.
Naam.
Bismillah. This one.
Which one, sir?
This one.
Wakoba, sir.
La ilaha illallah. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. I want another person. I don't want the same person now. This one. This one.
Huida.
Wuida. MashaAllah. What about this one?
Ya tohu.
Again?
Ya to.
The middle one needs to be amended.
So.
Bo.
Okay.
Okay. Bo. This is the letter we pronounce and our chest comes up. Ya bo. Ya bo. Okay. Ya bo. Mashallah. Ya bo. What about this one?
Samiha.
What about this one? Maybe.
Kasiya.
One more time, the first letter. A little bit more. We need help. Go is going, okay?
Going. Oh, sorry, sir.
Is going.
Yeah, Gozia.
Go Shia. We
Uh-huh.
can't say ho.
Go.
Gozia. Is go Shia. I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page. What about this one?
Lahua.
What about this one?
Yadia.
What about this one?
Rusulu.
Okay. Okay, from Majesta. This one, please.
Wajadaka.
Wajadaka, this one.
Adalaka.
Adalaka, this one.
Kolakoka.
Alakoka.
Kolakoka, and this one.
Biyadika.
Biadika.
Biyadika. MashaAllah to everybody. We have done lesson 1 all the way to lesson number 6. Any question, please? Before I begin. Pardon?
I have a question. I think I'm going to send you back from the corridor, maybe page 6 or lesson 6.
Okay.
There is one alphabet.
Okay, let's go back to lesson 6 or page 6. Page 6 or lesson 6, which one?
Can
I keep going?
Yes, sir.
Up, right?
Forward is page. Yeah.
Okay.
This page.
Okay. So everybody, all you need to know is
Yes,
you know when the dot is under, when
yes,
one dot is under, it could be Jim, it could be Ba, isn't it? If it is
yes,
under, it could be Ba, it could be Jim. Do you agree? So if the dot is on the top, it could be what? Known. Or it could be far, it could be going. Now let me share this screen. It's a good question. I like that. So if I write like this, and the dot is like here,
that's
okay,
bar.
that is bar, ever. Okay, what if I write like this, and the dot is still under? What is it?
It's still bar.
Thank you. Either it's on up or it's all down. As long as the dot is under, it is bar. But if it curves like this, is it still bar?
Jim.
Jim, thank you. So this has become Jim. This has become Jim. Okay, what about like this? What is that one?
Going.
Going. What about like this?
Ko.
This one is ko. This one is going. This one is ba. This one is what? Is ba. Okay, what if it's like this? What is that? Known.
No.
The dot on the top is what? Is known. Okay, what if it's like this?
No.
Still known. So Emma, are very careful. Either one confess, okay, no. I be one be anyway. What is that? As long as the dot is under, is ba, is b. But if the dot is on the top, is what? Is
None.
Is known. Then comes to going, automatically going is like this. But if going is in the middle, okay, they close the what? The mouth. So this has become going. But if it is far, it's going to round like this. So be careful with far and going. Okay, so with going might have a kind of shape like this. Okay, and sometimes they shade it.
Okay.
So this is going. Omani shape, but far around in it. Then with meme, be careful with meme. Meme is just circle and continue like this. All right. So there are some confused letters. So we have to very. I like that question, mashallah. So let's go back to our main page.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome. So this is known because the dot is on the top. This is bar because the dot is under. Either one shape it up, or the shape it down is still the same. Now, for this one is far, this one is star. What type of star is this one? Is a round. If it is round and the dot is on the top, is round star. But if it is round without any dot, what is it? Anybody to help?
How?
It's ha. Yes. So this one is a ha. If it is round without any dots. Okay. So ain. This one is ain. isn't it? This one is ain. And this one is what? This one is round ta. Okay. This one is going. All right. So this one is ha. Ha. This is ya. This is ya ta. This is lam alif. This is ka linked with lam. Mim and a ta. Ba and ha. So and then a ta. Okay. Ain and a ha. Amsa and ain. Ba and going. Look at fa here. So I'll call here. Look at going. So it's different. Now look at this one and compare with this one. So this is fa here. You see the going has got a shape. Nun and ain. Ba and a qaf. Nun and a jim. There are two letters here. The first one is for nun. This bottom one is jim. This is ya and a mim. This is ka and alif. This is ta and a ya. And this is tha. Two letters here linked together, tha and a ya. This one is ba here and then a ya. This is lam and a ya. And this is nun. Okay, this is nun and excuse me, this is nun and then a ya. Thanks for that question. Please, any other question up to lesson number 6 where we stop? Remember, we have covered alif to ya. Is there any letter that always confuses us? Please, let's pick up. I won't know if you don't talk. Please, let's pick up. For those who can speak, for those who are at work, I believe they are still going to watch these session later, inshallah. So, and remember, dod is different from so. So, no dot, dod, one dot on the top, dod. Goyril maghdubu bi alayhim wala dolin. Amen. Any question, please, before we proceed to Fatiha Teni? If you're happy to continue, please speak up before I move on. Mummies. Mummies. Abi, because anybody on the platform money.
We are good to go, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, mashallah. So what we are looking at is about tiny. Is about tiny. Tiny. Okay? Tiny. In other words, we call it. I want somebody to pronounce this for me, please. What is this? Anybody to help?
Tanwin.
Tanween. Tanween. Okay. What is tanween? Tanween means fataha taini. Okay. Taini means double. Kasra taini. And what? And damateni. Damateni. Okay. In some cases, you find it like fatiha taini like this. Kasra taini like this. And damateni like this. Are we together? And in some cases, this damateni, it can also be like this. Damateni, like this. So this is the most common one, damateni. Please, you need to know that this is tenin, this is kasra tenin, damateni, and this is also what? Damateni. Fatha tenin, double, kasra tenin, double, and damateni. Remember that Fataha itself sound what? Fatiha sound A, isn't it? Fataha, Kasra, and what? Dama. A, E, and what? U. A, I, U, ba, bi, bu, ta, ti, tu, tha, thi, thu, ja, ji, ju, ha, hi, hu, ho, hi, hu, da, di, do. They are A, I, and U. But when we are talking about teni, what makes difference between haraka and tenwin is what? Is sound. I just want to know if I am speaking to people here. Am I speaking?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because it's too quiet. That's why I need to know. I'm not speaking to myself. So, teni, fatiateni, 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 kasrateni, damateni. The sound is Now, if I have a and I add to it, it becomes an. Ali fatia a, but ali fatia taini an. Ba fatha ba, but ba fatia taini give us what?
And
Ban, because there is introduction of teni, which is sound Does that make sense? We are dealing with tenwin today. Tanwin. Tanwin. What are tanwin? Fatia teni, kasra teni, and dama teni. All right. This is letter Jim, right? But
Salam alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam.
We've done this.
We are proceeding because we started
Okay,
again
okay.
from Fatia, Kasra, and Dama.
Okay,
So
sir.
we are moving on forward, inshallah.
Okay, sir.
So Jim on his own is J, all right? J. And Jim with Fataha will give me what? Ja. Okay? But Jim with Fatihateni. Can somebody tell me what this is going to give us?
Jan.
Jan. Jan. Because it's teni. Fatihateni, Kasra teni, and Dama teni. Okay. I write meme and I put Fatihateni. Give me what? Moon. Isn't it? Moon. Is it moon?
Man.
Man. Thank you. So it's going to give, I want to see whether you are following. So it's going to give me man. Man. Okay. I write me and I put kasrateni. This will give me what?
min.
Min.
Moon. Min.
Min. And the last one, meme, and I put the mateni as well.
Moon.
Moon.
So this give me what? Moon.
Moon.
So man, min,
Moon.
moon. Okay. Now I will mention the letter. You will split it for me into three. For instance, if I say alif, so you will say an, in, un. If I say jim, so you say jan, jin, jun. If I mention ya, you will say yan, yin, yun. I hope we are ready.
Yes, sir.
Bismillah. I want to see the mouth moving now. Okay. Dal.
D. Dan. Din. Dun.
That is it. Dan, din, dun. What about ain?
In.
Okay, thank you. Qaf.
Kan.
Corn.
King. Kun.
Corn.
Okay, lam.
Landing.
Lalelun.
Wow.
One. Win. One.
Yes, wow.
One.
What about sword?
Son. Sin. Son.
What about zain?
Zan.
Zan,
Zin.
zin,
Zan, zin, zon.
I want to hear the sound to show you are dealing with Tenwin, okay? Zan, zin, zun. What about thal? Thal.
zan, zin, zun.
Okay. What about sin?
San. Sin.
Am I Rubai? Please let's say it, okay?
San,
What about
sin.
Zan,
dod?
zin, zon.
Dod.
Don, din, don.
Don,
Don,
din,
din.
don. What about shin?
Shan, she, shon.
Shan, shin, shun. Now, here we have fathateni, kasrateni, and damateni, which is lesson number 8. This is now alif fathateni and. So here we have alif madi by its side. But as a beginner, let's ignore the alif by its side. So let us just stick to teni with the letter. Okay? So this is going to be ba fathateni ban. Ta fathateni tan. Tha fathateni than. Jim fathateni jan. So in the future, we are not going to say jan, we are going to say ja, because when there is fathateni at the end of a verse with mad, we delete one fataha and one fataha is going to remain with the mad. So it's going to be ja. It's not going to be jan. But because we are beginners, so let's stick to fathateni. Okay? Run, zan, san, kon, kan, lan, man, nan, wan. Now we have to spell this one. Alif Fatiha. Alif Fatiha.
A,
Ba Fatiha.
Ba.
ba,
Dal Fatihatenin.
Dan.
All
dan,
together.
Abadan.
Ab.
All together.
Abadan.
abadan,
Ro Fatiha.
Ro.
ro,
Goin Fatiha.
Go.
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 Dal Fatihatenin.
Dan.
dan,
All together.
Rogodan.
Rogo
rogodan,
Dan. What is number 1?
Abadan.
Number
abadan,
2.
Rogodan.
rogodan,
Rogo Dan. To Fataha.
to,
Ba Fataha.
Ba.
ba,
And Ko Fatihatenin.
kon,
All together.
Tobacon.
tobacon,
And
Tobacon.
Tobacon. What's number
tobacon,
1?
Abadan.
abadan,
Number 2.
rogodan,
Number 3.
tobacon,
Tobacon. Thank you. Jim Fataha.
ja,
Nun Fataha.
na,
Fa Fatihatenin.
Fad.
All together.
janaban,
Again.
janafan,
Again.
janafan,
What about number 1?
abadan,
Abadan.
Number 2.
rogodan,
Rogodan.
Number 3.
Tobacon.
kon,
Number 4.
Janofan.
janafan,
Mim Fataha.
Ma.
ma,
Lam Kasra.
li,
Ka
Mali.
Fatihatenin.
kan,
Kan.
All together.
malikan,
Malikan.
Number 1.
Abadan.
Number
abadan,
1.
Rogadan.
abadan,
Number 1.
Abadan.
abadan,
Number 2.
Rogadan.
rogodan,
Number 5.
malikan,
Malikan.
Number 3.
Tobacon.
Tobacon.
Number 1.
Abadan.
abadan,
Number 2.
Rogadan.
Number
rogodan,
3.
Tobacon.
tobacon,
Number 4.
Hanokon. Anofan.
Number 4.
Janofan.
janafan,
Janofan.
Number 5.
Malika.
malikan,
Malikan.
Mim Fataha.
Ma.
ma,
Tha Fatiha.
Za.
Lam Fatihatenin.
Lan.
All together.
Mazalan. Mazalan.
Is it
masalan,
Masa or Masa? Which one?
masalan,
Mazalan.
Masalan. Ain
Mazalan.
Kasro. Nun fataha.
Na.
Ba fatihatenin.
Ban.
All together.
Inaban.
And I want somebody to ask me a question, but none of you asked. But let me ask you. You know, I said you should ignore this alif here for now. Do you think we can pronounce teni and at the same time merge together? Give me a try, let's see.
Ba fata teni halif modi ba. Ba fata teni halif modi ban.
We can't do it.
We can't.
So that is why the rule says to us, we should stick to one fataha. So it's gonna be inaban. Okay?
Inaban.
Inaban. Okay? But I said to you now, let's stick to fatihatenin because we are doing fatihatenin as a topic. But later on, I'm going to say inaba if we are stopping at the end of ayah. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So let's move on. So what is number 6?
Mazalan.
Number 6.
Mazalan.
Number 7.
Hinaban.
Number 7.
Hinaban.
Everybody sound in, okay?
Hinaban.
Inaban. Okay. Ko fataha.
Ko.
So fataha.
Zo.
So fatihatenin.
Zo. Zon.
Son, isn't it? Together?
Then. Wazo zon.
Mi ò gbọ́.
Oh, sorry. Cause zon.
One more time.
Cause zon.
Yes, cause of son. Cause of son. What is number 6?
Number 6. Mazalan.
Mi ò gbọ́.
Mazalan.
Is it masa or masha or masa or matha? Which one?
Mazalan.
I want to hear this
Mazalan.
clearly. Mathalan, okay? Mathalan. What is number 1?
Habadan.
Number 1.
Abadan.
Is it Habadan or Abadan? Which one?
Habadan.
What is number 3?
Zobakon.
Number 3.
Sobakon.
What is number 5?
Malikon.
What is number 7?
Inaban.
Some are settled down to say it. Taking time to say it, you will get it right 100%. Let's look at the letter and we get it straight away. Okay, what is number 8?
Kozozon.
Kososon, mashallah. Now number 9, lam fatiha.
La.
Ain kasra.
E.
Ba fatihatenin.
Ban.
All together.
Laiban.
Again.
Laiban.
Okay, number 10, fa fatiha.
Sa.
Mim fataha.
Ma.
And nun fatihatenin.
Nan.
Nun fatihatenin.
Nan.
All together.
Zamanan.
Mi ò gbọ́.
Zamanan.
Is it sa or tha?
Za.
Don't let us say sa. It's not sa because if it is sa, it's going to be sin. If it is sha, it's going to be 3 dots. But tha. Remember alif, ba, tha, tha. Thamanan. Okay? Thamanan. I think only 2 lines are okay for today, inshallah. Okay, number 1, everybody.
Abadan.
Again.
Abadan.
Number 2.
Rogadan.
Number 2.
Rogadan.
Number 3.
Zobakon.
Number 3. Number 4.
Janofan.
Number 4.
Janofan.
Number 5.
Malikan.
Number 5.
Malikan.
Number 6.
Mazalan.
Mi ò gbọ́.
Mazalan.
Number 7.
Inaban.
Ainaban.
Number 7.
Ainaban.
Inaban.
Number 8.
Wazozon.
Oh, number 8.
Bososon.
Number 9.
Wazozon.
Laiban.
And
Laiban.
number 10.
Zamanan.
Please, any question based on line 1 and line 2? Do we have any difficulty with a letter? And I can see the difficult letter is about tha. Just remember, once we have 3 dots here, okay, it is tha, thalatha, tha, T and H. Like tha, thank you, tha, okay? Thala, mathalan. Don't say sa. If you say sa, we are giving it the different meaning. Does that make sense? So it's matha, tha, mathalan. Apart from that, I think everyone is all right. Even with the ayin, I can see you guys are improving in terms of a pronunciation of letter ayin. MashaAllah to all of you. Say Amen.
Amen.
Say Amen. Say Amen. Any other question, please? Wa alaikum assalam.
My question is, if we want to spell it out, if we want to spell it out now, because we would not stretch it with the mud, how do we spell it out?
That's
Do
why I
we
said
need
we should just forget about the mud for now.
Okay.
Okay, we are, there's a topic about mud itself, isn't it?
Yes.
So because today's topic is about tenwin, right?
Yes.
So if I say we should add the mud, we are going to pronounce abada. So which means we are out of our topic.
Yes, sir.
So, but I want us to know the sound abadan, rogadan. So, but when you are reading Quran, you see this one at the end of ayah. Don't say abadan. We have to say abada, because the rule says at the end of a verse, if you see Fatiha, you have to change it to what?
Fata.
Fataha. We change it to only one Fataha. If you notice, the other time I explained to you, like when you are reciting Quran, one of the rules says at the end of ayah, if we see Fataha, if we see Kasra, if we see Dhamma, if we see Kasrateni, excuse me, and we see Dhammateni at the end of ayah, we make them silent. We make them what? Silent.
Silent.
However, if you see Fatihateni at the end of ayah, we make it single Fataha, which is A. Okay? We make it what? Single Fataha. Now, we say Abadan, isn't it? A, Alif Fatiha A, Ba Fatiha Ba, and Dal Fatihateni Dan. Okay? But it has mud at the end. So we have to get rid of one Fataha, because Fatiha say at the end of ayah, if you see Fatiha, double Fatiha, you make it single Fatiha. So Abada, Abada is not going to be Abadan anymore. So, and I cited an example the other time that when you are doing Surah Al-Fatiha, if you remember, I said in Surah Al-Fatiha, am I sharing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Which one am I sharing now?
Nothing. Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I am sharing Surah Al-Fatiha here, am I sharing Fatiha?
Yes.
So
sir.
if I read Ba Kasra B, Sin Sukun Bis, Mim Kasra Mi, Bismillahi, Bismillahi, Rahmani, then Rahim. If you notice at the end of this ayah, we have Kasra, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But we did not pronounce Kasra. We make it silent. So we say Rahim. So if somebody asks, why do you make it Rahim? Because the rule says at the end of ayah, if you see Fataha, Kasra, Dhamma, Kasrateni, and Dhammateni, we make them what? Silent at the end of the ayah. Okay? Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. You say, would he say nasta'inu? Do we say no?
No.
And there is no there. But because rule says if you are stopping, you have to change it to school. But if you are not stopping, you have to pronounce it. For example, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'inu ihdina. So if I continue, I will pronounce it. But if I don't continue, I have to make it silent. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا ضَالِّينَ. You see the note? It has Fatiha, but we ignore the Fatiha. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thanks for that question. MashaAllah. Any other question, please?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So same question regarding a later. So Surah Al-Qari'ah as well.
Okay.
Qari'ah to go and there.
Okay. Thanks for that question as well. Let me excuse me. Let me bring out Surah Al-Qari'ah. Surah Al-Qari'ah. Let me share the screen.
I ever watched story about.
Am I sharing my screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Mom says Surah Al-Qari'ah. Good question. Now, we call something another rule here. If you notice, what is the end of this letter, please?
Ta Domotu.
Dama.
Ta, but what type of ta is this one?
Round.
Thank you.
Round ta.
So anytime mommies and daddy, tebatiri round ta, ni at the end of a verse or at the end of ayah, kì í sábà pé round ta yẹn, a máa change it sí ha ni. Change it to what? Ha.
Ha.
Ha. Okay? But into the moment we change it sí ha, ó ní pé tí a ò bá fẹ́ dúró, if you don't want to stop. Now, let's listen to my recitation now. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Al-Qari'ah. Al-Qari'ah. Mal-Qari'ah. Mal-Qari'ah. Wa ma adraka mal-Qari'ah. So I am changing the round ta to what? To ha.
Ha.
But look at the second recitation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Qari'atu mal-Qari'atu wa ma adraka mal-Qari'ah. Do we understand the differences now? If I am not stopping, I will say the ta as the two. I will pronounce as it is. But because I want to stop, I want to pause, I want to rest, I want to relax, I want to enjoy my recitation, then I would prefer to stop. So if I am stopping, I have to apply the what? The rule. And what the rule says, round ta, we change it to
Ha.
ha.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sir, in the case of Taba, so we maybe mo correct the maybe o correct. Pé ẹ̀yin sọ pé Al-Qari'ah. Do you have about Al-Qari'ah? Show right another.
Gbọ́dọ̀ pé Al-Qari'ah. Taba sọ pé ta àti pé ní ta nìyẹn. Taba pé Al-Qari'ah. Otherwise, we have to say Al-Qari'ah to Mal-Qari'ah.
Qari'at.
I like that question as well, to be honest. Honestly.
Yeah, because
So two ways we can read. The first way, we can see round tar, okay? With the round tar, we change it to what? Ha. If we are
Stopping.
If we are stopping. If we are not stopping, then we read the way we have seen it. Al-Qariya, Mal-Qariya. Okay, I don't want to stop. Al-Qariyatu Mal-Qariyatu wa ma adraka mal-Qariyah. Come on. So there's some reciters, they can recite five ayahs without stopping. But are we reciters? Nah, we are.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam.
If we are not stopping, sir,
Nah.
does it mean that ibi alikoriatu malikoriatu wa mahadiraka malikoriatu shamagbe yaoma yakunu
No.
kalifa.
Would you better stop here? Emma Kaloni.
Hey,
I'm telling you, I'll show you one video whereby some people can read
so it will be
the whole verse without stopping.
malikoriatu wa mahadiraka malikoriatu yaoma yakunu nasu kalifa rashili
Let's take it easy.
Oh, yeah, my lord, sir.
Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy and simple for ourselves. We are beginners.
Oh, yeah, my lord.
But let's take it simple, okay? Let's pause. All right?
Let's pause,
Let's
yes,
pause,
sir.
please, so that we can enjoy it. Okay? I believe I've answered all your questions.
Yes, sir.
All right? Thank you. We are not on this rule yet, but apply it if you are doing the Quran. And if you want to do it, inshallah, I believe we shall get there. But the rule of Fatiha, Kesra, Dhamma, Kesrateni, Dhammateni, please do not forget it. In case you are reciting, make it silent when you are getting at the end of ayah. Okay? Now, if I want to end this one now, I will say, wa ummuhu hawiyah wa ma adraka ma hiya narun hamiyah. Okay? Narun hamiyah alhaqumut takathur. Can I say takathuru?
Takazuru.
No, Takathur.
Takazuru.
But in the moment of takathuru, kí ló máa ti ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn?
Continue.
Continue nìyẹn.
I continue.
Okay, but I will advise everybody, even including myself, I prefer to pause.
Yes.
Someone is there.
Inshallah, and may Allah make it easier for us.
Amen.
Any other question? Please, let's make sure we're asking questions based on what we have done and based on what is not clear in a simple way. Don't ask me difficult questions. I'm a student as well, like you.
I have one more question. I won't be no go alarm.
Now, Bismillah.
We are learning, my
So,
sister.
Surah to Yasin.
Okay.
So, itabi mala yasalukum hajran wa so kí ló tó wà níbi tọ́fíìsì yẹn discussion.
Mumbo. Surah to get
Yeah.
Let's go there. Ní ṣe quiz lẹ́ni ni ẹ o.
Èmi ní join quiz o mo máa wà náà boss.
Okay. Yasin. What are you talking about, ma?
Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá àyà yẹn jáde.
Ẹ wá àyà ẹ̀ sọ kalẹ̀ ó pọ̀ yín báyìí. Najimu Wakiya.
Yeah, 21.
Ayah 21.
Yes, sir.
Ṣé mo ṣe àsìkò mi ṣá?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Okay, this is 2021, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which question are you asking?
So ẹ pé kí lè first one yẹn ìtàbí kí lè tí wọ́n ṣe kí ni root or apart of science the Castro tá fi pè ní.
Because I've explained this one two times now. Me wọ́n mẹ́ last week.
Mo wà ń bẹ̀ bọ̀ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní question pé ní pé tó bá yẹ pé alif bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá yẹ pé from the beginning pé so a máa count back bóyá 3 kìíní so mi wá mọ́.
Oya, tẹ bá count eléyìí, bá ní ẹlẹ́kẹta ń sìn ní.
Okay, so a máa ka alif yẹn cause èmi ń ka dómọ̀ èmi ń ka tas.
No, ẹ máa ka láti bí 1, 2, 3, the third one. So ó máa jẹ́ kẹ́sìrọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Inshallah. Any other question? But there's still more to that.
Ustaz.
There's still more to that, but let's take it
Assalamu alaikum,
step by
sir.
step. Inshallah. Wa alaikum salam.
You understand because that's what I was.
Okay. I mean that way wá fún session nígbà tá a ṣe rule yẹn ni, but my brief ẹ fún ká tó máa lọ. Ẹ wá lè fi ṣe three nǹkan tí mo kọ yìí. Ọlọ́wọ́re.
Okay, but yeah.
Ẹ̀rí alif ṣe àgbẹ̀ kò sí alif fatiha àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò dẹ̀ kí n ṣe alif kẹsìrọ̀ i.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò dẹ̀ kí n ṣe alif jọmọ̀hú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni abẹ́kọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Ṣé bá rí Adé máa ń rí alif yóò pọ̀ gan-an nínú Quran.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tá bá ti wá ríru alif báyìí, tá bá ti rí ní àárín.
Okay.
Tá bá ti rí níbo láàárín méjì àbí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, a ò gbọ́dọ̀ pé a máa ignore ẹni. We are going to ignore it. Kí ni mo sọ?
Ẹ máa ignore.
A máa ignore ẹ, a máa skip ẹni. Okay? But tá bá wá rí ní at the beginning of a verse.
What the Fatiha?
Mi gbọ́?
A máa pè bí Fatiha.
Ó lè dàbí Fatiha ńgbà míì. Ó máa dàbí Kasro ńgbà míì. A máa pè ní Asdama ńgbà míì. Is a topic on its own. But mo wá fún yín ní clue there for now pé at least kí ẹ tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé níbo mo fẹ́ lọ tí máa tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ rí ná. Ẹ máa wá ka the 3 letter, the 3rd letter, nǹkan tó bá wà ńbẹ̀ òun lẹ máa fún Fatiha ní pé Kasro ló máa jẹ́. But tí ká ní pé lẹ́tà ẹlẹ́kẹta yẹn ó bá jẹ́ Fatiha, so which is pé òun náà máa jẹ́ kí ni ẹ o Fatiha. Tí lẹ́tà ẹlẹ́kẹta tó bá jẹ́ Dhamma, òun náà máa jẹ́ kí ni? Òun náà máa jẹ́ Dhamma. Are we together?
Okay.
But that's
Yes,
just the
sir.
introduction to the rule.
Okay.
We have more to it because we are not into there for now. So just brief about it. Does that make sense? Inshallah. Wa iyyak. Okay. Let me give you the class dojo and we call it a day, inshallah. No quiz. I'm not going to waste your time. I'll give you the quiz. I mean, your class dojo. Olawore, are you mocking you?
Ẹ má bínú, sir.
Okay.
Busy. Ẹ má bínú.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé weekend báyìí ọjọ́ ajé ni. Ní Yorùbá ẹjọ́ ọjọ́ wo lọ́jọ́ ajé?
Monday.
Monday. But fáwọn òbí lórí platform yìí ọjọ́ ajé is Saturday. Inshallah. Okay. Latifat Adekoya wọn ò wá. Attendance. Ẹjọ́ àwọn tó bá rán yín ẹ jíjẹ́ o ẹjọ́ o. So kí n tó fún ọ ní. So this is red. Mrs. Adebukola red. Adekunle wọn ò wá. Adesoji wọn ò wá. Adamson present. Ajetumobi wọn ò wá. Ali wọn ò wá. Amadu wa. Atọrọ. Okay, I can sign it. Àbí Razak ló sign it.
Atọrọ wọn náà mi ti ń sa atọrọ.
Màá fún wọn ní class dojo wọn. But a mark wọn ní absent. Banjoko absent. Bello wọn wà ńbẹ̀. Dúrójayé absent. Kasim Keji wọn wá. Lawal.
Dúrójayé máa wà.
Dúrójayé absent apá.
Dúrójayé. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ wọn. Because
absent ni wọ́n láti jọ ètò tẹ̀.
Mo wá bí apá.
Ọ̀rẹ́ yìí ti jẹ́rìí yín, màá fún yín ní present. Mo ti fún yín ní absent tẹ́lẹ̀ bọ̀, màá fún yín present. Òun dà Dúrójayé present. Ọládẹ̀jọ wọn wà ń bẹ̀. Ọládìméjì wọn wà ń bẹ̀. Ọláwore wọn wà ń bẹ̀. Ọláyíwọlá wọn ò wálé ní. Ọlá Ọ̀nàpẹ́pọ̀ wọn ò wálé ní. Mr. Razak wà ń bẹ̀. Rashidat tani Rashidat ẹjọ́. Absent ni wọ́n. Salami okay àwọn náà rán mi. Raliat láti Abuja wọn ò wá. Okay, now coming down to class dojo now. 5 dojo.
5 points for me.
Salaam alaikum sir, ẹ porúkọ mi o Kasim.
Ẹ ti president yẹn rí ni ó wà ńbẹ̀. Ó wà ńbẹ̀ ẹ ti okay president làwọn tó show kíní ẹ. Àwọn president ni Amadu present. Bello present. Ọládẹ̀jọ sọ̀rọ̀ yín wà ńbẹ̀.
Ó wà ń bí sir.
Mo ti rí assignment wọn náà ẹ bá wa kí wọ́n ṣe. Mashallah.
Ẹ ṣe máa o.
Kasim 5 do Kasim wọ́n dàpẹ́ méjì lẹ́yìn fẹ́ gbalẹ̀ nìyẹn o. Mẹ́ta sí so jẹ́ 5.
I'm a promise 5 dojo kankan mẹ́rin.
Edizare Makadena Zina, Oladejo 5, Olawore 5, Olayiwola 5, 5. Now, àwọn tí mo promise ní dojo Oladejo 5, wọ́n ka kíní fún mi. Lawal, where's Lawal? Lawal, mo mark wọn ní absent. Olayiwola, promise.
Adams Bello.
Èèyàn mẹ́ta mo promise kẹ́.
Rárá, Adams Bello, sir.
Okay.
Kazeem Maxwell.
Mi gbọ́.
Alájà
Kazeem,
Kazeem, ẹ
Alájà
promise
Kazeem,
mi,
mo
mo
tọ́
ka
ni.
kéwú.
Mo ti fún yín. Now, ẹ jẹ́ kí n padà sẹ́yìn báyìí kí n lọ fún.
Afa àtẹ̀mí náà, sir.
Mo ti fún yín 5 ní promise now. Tani ká pélé ni o. Láti Manchester, ẹ ṣàdúrà fún wa ká tó máa lọ.
Afa
Homework, máa post ẹ̀ inshallah. Láti Manchester. Mami Fatia. Oya, please, dua before we go. Bismillah.
Okay, alhamdulillah, rabbil alamin. So a dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run ọba tí
Alhamdulillah.
ó wà pẹ̀lú wa láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí di òkun kan náà túbọ̀ fi yé wa jù báyìí lọ.
Allahumma amin ya Allah.
Àmín.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Amina.
Àmín.
Amin. Amina. Amina. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Nabi Kareem.
Sallallahu alaihi
Assalamu
wasallam.
alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi